Student book, page 23. When we are reading student book, what do we need? Have you got it?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so we are starting unit 2. This is the second unit on plants. Okay? Okay, I'm going to read and then we will highlight. Okay? Now, everyone knows what are plants?
Yes.
Lion is a plant?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
Tiger?
No.
Banana tree?
No. Yes.
Banana tree also no, is it? Banana tree is a plant or no?
Yes.
Okay, so let's read. Plants use the energy from the sun to live and grow. Highlight the whole sentence. Please be ready with the highlighter. Don't do like this. And then when we say highlight, let's not do it. Please don't do this, okay? Please be ready and alert, alright? Okay, they make food, we eat, alright? So we eat plants, right?
Yes.
Do we eat tigers?
No.
Lions?
No. No.
Giraffe?
No.
Chicken?
Yes.
So certain animals we eat, certain animals we don't eat, okay? But plants, we eat a lot of plants, alright? So plants produce gas we breathe, highlight, oxygen. Now, human beings breathe what?
Air. Air. Oxygen.
Air, what air? We take in oxygen. And what is the gas that we give out?
Air.
What is the gas that we give out? Yes,
Carbon dioxide.
absolutely right. Carbon dioxide. We take in oxygen and we give out carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is harmful for human beings, okay? But when it comes to plants, plants take in carbon dioxide and they give out oxygen. That is why it is good for humans to have lots of plants around us. Why? Because they give out nice natural oxygen, which is good for us. Okay? So plants are good for human beings because of that also. Healthy growing plants are essential to you. Now, what do we know? Plants and animals are living things. Highlight. Plants can be sorted into groups. Now we can sort or group plants. Okay? We'll see how that is. Plants need light, water and warmth to grow. Highlight. Growing plants have healthy leaves, stems and roots. Okay, so these are some of the parts of a plant. Stem, roots, leaves are parts of a plant. Okay. Plants make their own food. Highlight. Leaves are the plant's food factory. So where is the food made? They are made in the leaves. Plants make their own food. When I say plants make their own food, they don't go into the kitchen and start cooking. Alright? You can't say, oh Vishweta, the plant has gone to the kitchen to make porridge for itself. No. Plants make their own food by taking in the sunlight, by taking in the oxygen, the carbon dioxide, and by taking in the sunlight and make their own food through their leaves. Okay, the leaves are the food making factory of the plant. Okay. Now, flowering plants use seeds to reproduce. Highlight that. So, plants which have flowers, they use seeds to reproduce. What is reproduce? What is reproduce? Yes? Making new plants. Reproduce means making new plants. Now, plants are living things, so they grow, they reproduce. The only thing plants do not do is what?
Walk.
Yes, plants don't run around. Alright? So that's the only difference between a plant and an animal or a human being. Animals and human beings can walk around. But other than that, plants do everything else as a living thing. They can grow, they can reproduce, they can breathe, they make their own food. So plants can do everything except move. Okay, they cannot move, they cannot walk around. Okay, alright. Without plants, there will be no people. Yes or no?
Yes.
We need plants. plants. We need plants for oxygen. We need plants for food. Okay? We need plants for fruits. Imagine a world without apples and oranges and grapes and papaya. I mean, we all love fruits, right? Maybe we don't love vegetables so much. I know. You know, maybe. Yeah, some children don't like vegetables. Okay, so maybe we don't like vegetables so much, but we love fruits, right? We have our favorite fruits. Okay? So imagine a world without any fruits. That would be really sad, right? All right. So now moving on. Skills check is never mind. Let's find out. Now remember, this is the beginning of the unit. So what will you have? You'll have a question, which you'll find the answer right at the end of the unit. Okay? So normally the question is in the let's find out. You already know that there are different kinds of plants. They have leaves, stems, roots and flowers. Highlight that. Leaves, stems, roots and flowers. They need light and water to grow. Gardeners mainly buy plants at the start of the growing season. Shops make sure that they are young plants for people to buy. But how can they control the way the plants grow so that they are not too big or not too small? Okay, so that's the question. Now, normally plants can be found in the garden. Now, you have special shops which sell plants. Have you guys seen that?
Yes.
Okay, there are special shops that sell plants. All right. So you can go and buy a plant from the shop. But these people who sell the plants need to control the growth of the plant so that the plant is not too big and not too small. You see, plants also have babies and big grown-ups, okay? So when you're buying a plant, you want to buy a baby plant or a seedling. It's called like a small young plant which you can put and you can grow it to become a big plant or a big tree, whatever, you know, if it's becoming into a tree, it will become a tree or it will become into a big plant, okay? So how do the gardeners control the growth of the plant? Alright, so that question will be answered at the end of the unit. Alright, turn the page. Sorting plants into groups. I said turn the page. You must stay focused in the classroom. If your mind is somewhere else, you will not know what's happening in the class. Okay? Things to learn. Plants and animals are living things. Plants can be put into groups using their similarities and differences. A branching key asks questions that sort plants into groups. Okay? So we can sort plants into groups. Like animals can be sorted into groups.
Yeah.
What groups did you learn about animals? Yes, Aya?
Animals and sea animals.
Okay, land animals and sea animals. What other group can be made? Yes, Sarah? What? No, I'm not asking whether we are part of the animal kingdom or no. I'm asking how do you group the animals. She said land and sea animals, which is correct. We can group them as land and sea. How else can we group the animals? We learned in the first chapter about animals. How do we group them? Don't turn pages. You should have been focused. You will know. How can we group animals? Which other way can we sort out animals into group? Like, yes. What? She said already. Land and sea, she said. Haya already said. Land animals, sea animals. She already said that. Summer what? We only have land and sea animals? What other animals are there? Yes. What about birds? Animals in the air. You forgot about the birds. Okay, we have animals in the air also. Those are animals, you know. The birds are animals. Alright? How else can we sort them? What did we learn? Carnivores, herbivores, omnivores. That also can be sorted, right? That's also groups, right? Okay, alright. So we can sort out animals or the animal kingdom into different groups. The same way we can sort out plants into different groups. So we'll learn how. Okay? Living and non-living things. Living things grow, change and reproduce. Highlight. They need food, water and produce waste products. Highlight. What is waste product? What is waste product? They need food, water and produce waste product. What is waste product? Yes.
A product we
A product we eat.
What? Me.
A product we make. What we make? What product? What is waste product? They are saying we produce waste product. What is waste product? They are talking about animals, living things. They are talking about living things. What is waste product? What about human beings? What is the waste product that we produce? What is waste?
Something that you don't use.
Yeah, so what is it? Every morning you go toilet, right?
Yes.
What is poo-poo? That is the waste product. That is the waste product. Something that our body does not need. It does not use. We throw it, we take it out. In the same way, plants also, even animals poo-poo, you know. Why? You don't have a dog and cat at home to know that? If you have a dog and cat at home, you will know. Yeah, they also throw away the waste. In the same way, plants also have waste products which they take out and they throw away in different ways. Of course, a plant does not poo-poo, but the plant sweats out its waste product. It takes out its waste products like a liquid. Okay, so we will see about it. Now, some living things are alike and others are not. You can use these similarities and difference to group living things. Now, different plants. Imagine you had a bunch of flowers in different kinds. How would you could sort them into different ways? By color, by size or by shape. Ask the question, has it got one flower on each stem? The answer might be yes or no. Put the plants with single flowers in one group. The other question will be separate the plants in this group. Okay, so you can sort out the plants into groups with colors, with size, in different ways. Okay, now some plants have flowers. There are many kinds of plants. Some have flowers and some do not. Highlight that. Samiha, I don't think you're focused. Your mind is somewhere else. You don't know where I am reading from, darling. Ferns are plants, but they have no flowers. Highlight that. Now you can see the picture of the fern, okay? Some flowers are hard to see. Grass is a plant with green flowers and long, thin leaves. Highlight that. So grass is actually a plant which has green flowers and long, thin leaves, okay? Most trees have broad, flat leaves. Fir trees have green needles instead. Highlight that. Now, fir trees have green needles. What is something like a fir tree? Which is something like a fir tree which has needles? Yes.
Ivy plant.
Ivy plant. No. Yes.
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus has leaves, but those are spines which are there on the cactus. Those are not the leaves. Anyone else? Any other plant? The Christmas tree. The Christmas tree has needles. It's kind of the the long thin leaves are quite sharp and pointed and thin, right? Okay. All right. Now sorting into groups. You need some different plants and two hoops. Sort the plants into hoops. You might put all the plants with long thin leaves in one group. The plants with broad leaves go into another group. Can you group them differently? Can you explain the reason for your choices? Now do the same with flowers or some pictures of flowers. Make a branching key. You need a picture of 4 plants. Ask yourself a question that makes 2 groups of 2. The answer must be yes or no. Now look for the difference between the plants in each group of 2. Does it sort them? You have made a branching key. So we'll do this in the workbook where you make a branching key for the plants. Now, I wonder, are fungi such as mushrooms plants? They have no green color. Now, mushrooms or fungi, they are plants, but they are not green in color. Normally a mushroom is white, right? Or brown like that. But they are also plants, alright? Okay? Now, did you know we group plants and animals in a special way? Carl von Linné invented the system 300 years ago. Highlight that. Highlight Carl von Linné. Now he invented a system of grouping plants, sorting out plants. How do we sort out plants? He invented or found out a system of grouping plants, okay, and animals. All right? Okay. Please stop. It gets too long. All right. Next page.